Sending data to, there we go. Now there is.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Can you hear us now?
Start that over again.
We were admitting our faults.
Yeah. So it's been a crazy past few days here in Vegas, but we're here. We're hanging out.
Still no audio?
Really?
Can you hear us? Just double checking if that message just came in late.
It should be working.
Yeah, it's reading us. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Working.
Okay,
hey.
good.
Okay. Yeah, so we had tried to do a test stream last night, but we had a lot of logistics delivering all of our builds. And it's tough, you guys. So it's really hard to just go somewhere, drop a build off, and immediately peace out. A lot of these companies that we've worked with for such long times and who have been
They're friends.
yeah, they've been wonderful enough to hire us to do builds for them and stuff like that. So when we're delivering these builds, we're gonna kind of hang out with them a bit and talk to them a bit. The one company that we had the least amount of time to hang out with was Bitspower, and that's because their suite is in the Mandalay Bay, and our vehicle has a big ass roof box on it, and so we can't park at like 90% of the casino's parking structures because the vehicle's too tall. So Ellie had to actually drop me off at the front of Mandalay Bay, and I had to walk through the entire Mandalay Bay up to Bitspower's suite holding the ISO, and that was a huge pain in the ass. But and so because Ellie was just driving around in a circle because she can't just sit there, I had to like, hey, thanks, gotta drop this off, okay, bye. But we're getting dinner with them tonight, so it was kind of okay, but it still didn't feel okay, right? We wanted to hang out and chit chat and catch up, and a lot of these people that we only see them a few times a year, right? So it's nice to be able to catch up and hang out with them. And so yesterday's logistics just kind of stretched out longer and longer. And so last night's time for a test stream didn't really come to fruition. So tonight is kind of the test stream / hangout sesh.
Yeah, just want to, honestly, guys, we really miss you.
Yeah.
We miss our community a lot.
Yeah, the stream, doing the stream today was what me and Ellie were looking forward to the most. Like when we were recording stuff, we're like, yeah, this is fun and all, but like, we would rather go back to the hotel and stream and just hang out with you guys, right? So thank you so much for being here and hanging out. I wish I had B-roll to show you guys. So the plan was to export a bunch of individual clips or just montage it all and then select them, put them on the NUC that's powering our stream, which we're going to talk about in a second, and then have that as an overlay, and then we would talk about it. But and maybe I can just export a few clips and we can just freeze frame and then just drop them in.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I will say that we haven't, we've been kind of keeping our time really exclusive this year because this is our main priority, and the builds, obviously. So we've only visited a few different brands. Like we went to Gigabyte yesterday, ASUS, and today we went to go visit dWe're, Pro Gamers Group, who is Haven, Ducky, Endgame, Link Plus, APNX, and so on and so forth. And then who else did we visit? Tacoma's. So we'll just kind of talk a little bit, catch up with you guys, and
I am going to try and export a montage of the Oris stuff from yesterday, just so we've got something.
Yeah.
Do you know, as I say that out loud, I don't even know if we have a USB drive or anything to transfer stuff. And I don't know if I'm going to feel comfortable doing that on the internet.
Yeah. We might just have to wait to show you guys tomorrow, to be honest. And that's, I mean, I hope that's okay.
I could use the SD card, actually. I'd use the SD card as a...
That's insane.
As a portable SSD, or not SSD, but... so, real quick, let's talk about what's powering the stream.
Yeah, absolutely, because I'm actually most excited about this. This is a really cool setup. We have the Go router from ASUS, which is a Wi-Fi 7...
I want to go with box to it.
Yeah, Wi-Fi 7 portable router, pretty much. So the first day when we got here, we quickly figured out that Caesars Resorts don't have... they do allow 2 free devices per stay. Any device beyond that, it's like $15 per day per device.
It's ridiculous,
Ridiculous.
Right?
And they don't have Ethernet, so any hard wiring. So basically what we did, and it's pretty neat to do this, the Go router only acts as one device. So, and it's just USB-C powered, I'm pretty sure, and it's wireless otherwise. But it sets up our own private network, and that way we can have as many devices as we need to connected to it. So we've been able to do video editing, photo editing, uploading to the drive so we can download and put them on our phone. That's pretty cool. So it feels like we're hackers a little bit, like putting on our own.
We're definitely sticking it to the man. And I love that another corporation created the capability to stick it to the man. Like that, it's so anti-corpo, but like corpo at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's the ASUS RT-BE58 Go.
Yes.
It was ridiculous finding out the difficulties with the internet. So like there's an access point by the front door and it's got 4 Ethernet ports. And I'm thinking to myself, oh yeah, okay, you know, this Go router, you can plug it into the WAN port and then it can broadcast your own privatized network Wi-Fi 7 signal, which is super dope.
Yeah.
And tried all 4 ports, wasn't working. I'm like, oh man, like maybe I need to set up the specific like domain or subnet settings or something like that. And so we called the front desk. I was talking to a technician and I got pretty far into the conversation before they're like, oh, yeah, we don't offer Ethernet service to any of the rooms. It's just Wi-Fi only. It's like sick. Thank you so much for that. I can't believe we're paying so much money to stay here in Vegas when you guys can't even offer Ethernet. I can only imagine how like bigger teams would handle this at CES. I'm assuming there's always going to be that person on the team that's doing the research ahead of time. The suite that we got is technically called a business suite, but like for instance, this is like one of 2 tables that all of this is on.
Yeah, both round. Like they're like
There's not at all businessy.
Not buffet tables. What would you even call it? Like cafe
just like
table.
a little, yeah, a cafe table. Absolutely, a cafe table. And they're so small. Like the room is decent, right? Just to live in for a week. But like in terms of a business room,
it's not very businessy.
There's nothing business about it.
Yeah, we could definitely use a nice desk or 2 to work on. But we are working on a accent table and a cafe table. And I've been laying in bed and doing a lot of work too because my feet freaking hurt. But that's just part of CES. So, we have, I've seen a couple of people post a few of our builds, so like the Gigabyte one, which is really cool. So we went to the Gigabyte summit yesterday.
Which I'm going to
try to do this?
Try and transfer some footage over here for you guys.
Yeah, I will say, guys, this year's CES is, it feels different. It feels so different than any other CES that we've ever attended. This is our 5th year. I can't even remember at this point. But with all of this AI stuff, and somebody had mentioned this earlier, it's like, we call it the Consumer Electronics Show, right? And like, who is the consumer now? Like, who are we to these companies?
Yeah.
So a lot of it is, ring tables, check, foot massager, check. I need to find one that's not gonna re-break my ankles because I am worried that if I put myself in a foot massager, it's gonna re-break me. But yes. But yeah, I think that there's just a lot of doom and gloom, and I think that everyone's kind of feeling that way, and I kind of think that I want this to be a topic of conversation today as we kind of go into more of like product and stuff later this week. Half of another reason, it's not even the content, but half of these brands haven't even sent us over press releases, which is
so like
cool.
part of the footage I'm going to include are the title cards to the new products that they were showing so that we can look at the specs together and talk about them.
Yeah. There's a lot of monitors, which is cool. But, I mean, like ASUS, guys, they have 1 graphics card. And typically their motherboard lineup is like 15 deep, and they had like 7. It's weird. It's really, really weird. And,
okay, it's exporting.
Cool.
So it might take a little bit.
That's okay. Let's just talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't mention the Nook that everything is being powered by. So this is the ASUS Nook 15 Pro Mini. It says AI Mini, but I genuinely think that AI is like not a word that I even want to come up out of my...
It's got some good heat coming out of this little vent here. It's got a little fan.
Yeah, but it's good.
Yeah, no, this thing is great. So
he still thinks I can't run Arc Raiders on it, though.
I mean, I think it's got a low-end Arc GPU. And Arc Raiders runs great on a lot of stuff, but we can absolutely give it a shot and see. But it's great for the streams. I miss Arc Raiders.
I miss gaming.
I know, right?
Yeah, I guess we the consumers get pushed back to the back of the bus for AI. It's true.
Yeah, so we were when we got back from delivering all of our builds, it was like, and then we got dinner right after. Mm-hmm. And then by the time we got back from dinner to the hotel room, AMD's keynote, which we were invited to and we were thinking about going, that had already started. So like, in a way, we were already max capacity for our schedule.
Yeah.
So we're like, you know what, let's watch it live. And luckily our friends at PC World were streaming it. And so we were just watching it on the laptop with them live on their channel. And William had a AI mention counter in the corner, and he was tapping it with his foot every time. It was really funny. But AMD's conference got, I think, 180 something mentions of AI.
Yeah.
They said AI over 180 times during the stream. And that shocked everyone. And by the end of the stream, everyone in the chat, with PC World, we were just defeated, just utterly defeated, because it was so clear that these tech companies
just don't give a shit about us anymore.
Yeah, these tech companies are so about fluffing up themselves and talking about how awesome they are and what they can do, and it didn't really translate to, okay, so how does this actually affect the consumer? How can this benefit the consumer?
Yeah.
There was one AI company that was talking about basically replacing an entire creative team. And the guy was up on stage with Lisa Su, and they were talking about, oh yeah, this is going to be great. So anytime that you want to hire a creative team, you just utilize this AI, and everyone's just like, wow, okay. Like, why would we celebrate that? Why would we care other than the executives that only care about the bottom line and money? Like, really, why would anyone give a shit about any of the stuff that they were promoting? And it's shocking because they're all patting each other on the back.
Yeah.
They're already circulating the same damn money. And it's insane that CS used to be super exciting for new tech and new products to be announced and teased and marketed. And now it's just like, hey, let's watch AI literally crumble this entire industry. And we actually had a pretty decent conversations with a bunch of other creators at the Oris Creator Media Day after their little presentation. We're all hanging out and looking at the walls, and there's AI this and AI that, and we're already kind of like downtrodden over like the vibe, and we're just like, so what do you guys think about this? And it's like, this sucks.
Yeah,
no one asked for this.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting kind of going into something knowing that they're trying really hard to replace us and our value in the industry. That said, like, I really think that, and the general consensus that I'm getting is that we really are, we're in need of human connection, and a lot of people are really craving that within this whole AI sphere that we're in right now. So do I think that creators can be replaced? I really don't. We are fairly small creators, but we know what our value is, what we bring. Like, I don't care if there's 2 of you here. I don't care if there's 15,000 of you here. As long as we're providing that value. Like, I don't feel that that can be replaced by AI. I really don't. Something computer generated.